Tyler, go ahead.
It looked like you turned your ankle early on. What happened there? Was there any, I guess, just doubt that you would be able to continue playing at that point?
No, I mean, I'm dealing with a lot worse than an ankle turn. I just turned it right away, and it's probably gonna hurt tomorrow. But if I'm alive, I'm gonna be out there. So who's Jennifer Caker? I don't know who that is.
It's my wife.
I know. I'm kidding.
You met her, didn't you?
I did. I did. Go ahead, Mike. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Peyton, I heard what you said on BTN about the injuries, which we all know about, and then you alluded to setbacks. Uh, can you elaborate on what all the team has gone through? I know you guys don't make excuses, but things do happen.
Yeah, I mean, this is about as hard of a season as I've gone through in my years of basketball, and I'm just so proud of the way that the coaches have stayed together. They've tried to keep us together the way that we've stayed together in the locker room. And it's been tough. There's been a lot of outside noise that a lot of guys have, including myself, have struggled dealing with. And I know I can't go into specifics about what other guys are going through. I know, it's it's been it's been a grind of a year, and this league is as good as it's ever been. So getting every win that you can feels about as good as you can, and you know it feels good for sure. Go ahead.
Peyton, what about uh, Brock coming back into that starting role tonight? Has 13-7, one turn, and Price with that huge bucket right after you hit the dagger three. He answers Ace Bailey, goes right back to the bucket.
Yeah, no, he was great. Both of them were great. I thought, that's the Brock that, we all know and love. And, he was making winning plays. He was doing all the little things. He was getting people open. He was doing it himself. And, it's tough to win on the road, and you need a great play from your point guard and a lot of other guys. And I thought, he stepped up with Drew being out. He made winning plays, and, Price coming down the stretch was getting to the rim and, making plays defensively, getting steals. And, I thought, top to bottom, those two, Logi were great. Obviously, Josh is great, but you throw in Carter and Evan, and they were great, and Logi and Riley. I mean, it was a total team effort, and I'm so proud of the way that everybody battled. And Sadhu coming back home was ready to go, and was up in Ace's grill all game, and those guys are great. But I'm so proud of the way we stepped up.
Hey, and can you just, I mean, you said this has been the toughest season you've gone through. Like how mentally have you just dealt with everything that you guys have had to deal with this season?
Yeah, it hasn't been easy. I've learned a lot that have really helped me, going forward for the rest of my career, and about how to keep a locker room together, how to keep yourself up when it feels like the world's given up on you, and it's been a tough stretch for me. I haven't played my best basketball, but I'm battling through injuries like crazy, and I'm so proud of myself for the way I've been fighting, and I'm not the only one going through something like that. So the way we've stayed together, the way that we keep fighting, and putting on that jersey with pride, it means a lot to me, as someone who's been a part of this program for a long time.
Couple more guys, two more.
Uh, Peyton, uh, those two guys, Bailey and Harper, might turn out to be the two best players you play all year. What did you guys do to contain them?
Yeah, it was a group effort. Sadhu was physical with Ace right away, and then we bring in Carter, and he was physical with him. And Carter's one of the most physical guys I've ever played against, and toughest. And he was at a space, and Ace didn't like that very much. I think it made him uncomfortable, and took him out of rhythm. And then Harper and like both those guys are phenomenal players, and they're going to be great pros. But we made them uncomfortable. It was a group effort. We focused in on them, and they had other guys step up that have struggled a little bit this year, and they made big shots. But even with the way that they made shots, we were ready to go, and we rebounded, held them to one, and that's how you went on the road. Go
And
ahead,
we
Tyler.
we saw you on the broadcast giving out hugs, kind of at the very end there. Just, I mean, what emotions were you feeling?
It was a lot of relief. Sometimes with some of the stuff I've been dealing with, it puts me in a tough spot, going forward after this year with injuries and stuff and what I have to get fixed. But to come to keep fighting like this, and to keep showing up every day with joy, and All the people around me, my parents, my grandparents, they've been with me through all of this. And I know, we're all in this together. It's not easy going through what we went through, but that's the type of win that can completely change the season. So I'm looking forward to getting back to it and getting back to work. And, it's always more fun going to practice after a win.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Payton.
Thank you.
Payton.
Yep.
Thanks,
We'll see you guys
James.
later.
Thanks,
Yep.
James.
Safe